Welcome to Factorio. There we go, we have research lines set up. I can just stick some research in to set it going. I'm going to do bullet shooting speed. Red only. So what we'll do is we'll do research explosives, which will use both. Right, that production line is running away now. It's not getting enough supply to keep it going continuously, but it's good enough. These are down to just red potions, so I can take them out. Remove these power lines. I need to check on these steel furnaces. They're full. Right. That's producing us tons of stone. Nice. We've got plenty of plastic here now, 200. We have no fuel, so we need iron plates in there really. We need to stop this production line at some point, because that's not producing for anything anymore. Right. I'm cutting the supply line to there. Turning that way. Cutting the coal supply as well. And the iron from here go this way. Oh, this is the long route. Ah, no. No copper, no copper. Oh well. I didn't think of that. Right. What we need is a splitter that way, like that. Like that. Then at the back edge of the splitter, feed that, and there we go, full supply of iron. Right, we'll do module research. Actually realising I need to consider the next research as well, which is going to be the blue research and then the purple research that we need to get. Right. So these are full of iron because they're not producing anything. We'll just let it produce them until it's done. Right. Know exactly what I need to do now. How many of these can I make? 3. Right. And it's due to lack of steel plates for advanced circuits. Okay. Iron gear wheels. I don't have any iron. Take 100. Gonna need more trains eventually anyway. The iron line's getting a good supply now. Copper line's working well. Can place these research factories down here. I'm short on red production, which means I'm short on gears, which is I'm short on plates. So yeah, I do need to increase the production of gears here. So I actually need a higher iron production than what I've got. Should have double-sided this production line. Yeah. If we run another line of ore down there. That'll be fine. Split it there, run it across, then up. That should share it all out. Keeps the lines running. Yeah, that should work. If I pick that off like that, put it on here, get a good mix and solid runs on both sides. There, that'll do. That works better. What's the speed modules? So iron is increased now. As gear production's increased, everything's increasing. We're getting storage of A good supply of them. The red one's still lacking for gears, but they're getting there. It's just getting more, case of getting more plates on there now. What I'll do is I'll just spam a load of plates in here and see how it goes. Once the conveyor system fills up, we should be able to see what kind of production we get out of it. Might even not research anything after this next one and let the stocks build up. Because that production line seems to be working okay. Admittedly, the iron production's a bit low for what we've got in requirements now. So maybe a few more extractors up there. Wow, that's producing quite a lot of piping. Of which would be used for that. So we'll stick those pipes in there. And a bunch of them. And that's the rest of that stack of steel. Right, instead of selecting the research, just press escape and go back out. That way I avoid having the research to be done then. Get this production line ready to be gone. So no more resources on here, so there's no point having this coal sat here now. Okay, so the theory is that this is going to empty out the remainder. Disconnect these now. That should be powered. And it is not. That's shut down the entire production line. Whoops. A bunch of them towers. Don't like I've done this, so that will do. Right. If we build this here, that supplies power to everything. So now we've got long range towers instead of having 101 million little ones transferring power. I'll disconnect them. Yeah. We'll rewire this. Admittedly, our iron production is currently offline, or the ore production is, but I realise we can get one tower there, one tower here, then the infills connect it together. Now we have everything running off a really few, not many, actual power towers. We don't need this anymore. We definitely need that, what I just disconnected by mistake. Our sole coal supply. Well, over here anyway, we've got the extra one up top now. But we've just reduced the requirements for coal down to power production rather than everything else. Okay, we can disconnect the copper production here. That's still got 100 stone on it, but we'll remove these now. We don't need all this copper line. That got disconnected, but I've got to change my mind on this. Put a power tower there like that for now. There's 1,600 iron in there. I don't want to take them out yet. I might upgrade the chest. There's my ore inserter that I don't need anymore. Right, this line I'm going to change the way it works. This coal line here can be removed. Actually, just remove that. Place that there like that. All the coal here is never going to get used up, so we can just remove this and then place it somewhere. This line of coal isn't going to get used either. What we need to do is you can reverse these by placing down items. Corners it doesn't like, so it just removes some. I'm going to place copper in down, reversing direction, point that upwards. Now both sides of that will fill up. So eventually we'll use all this copper up on this line. And that piece of coal, oops. We want to take this out, reverse that line, and take the coal off it, so that the copper's now running that way. If we can position ourselves correctly here, we can take the coal off that line without touching it, and reverse the copper there as well. So as copper's reversed, if we take that straight out, we don't have as much copper to deal with, and now we can just send it straight like that. We have a stone extractor, but that's full there now. This will eventually extract 100 stone, which will go into that chest. Right, we need to get offload all this extra ore we've got now, which should be... Oh, we didn't have that much there. It's here where we're going to have to offload more. You see they've got full stocks of ore there. The coal, we're going to set that in for plastic production. Because I mean, we've got loads and loads of coal now. It's running basically running our power systems, which is still not up to capacity. So if we chuck the coal in here, it'll just turn it into plastic for us, which is handy for producing more furnaces. Right, so that's the old factory removed now, and we're ready for moving everything into the new bit. Admittedly, we've already got our production going there. As coal's producing for the engines. There's copper's going over there. We actually have quite a good setup over there now. We need to run some lines out and see what else we can produce, as well as the stuff we've already got. Oh, that copper's run out. Don't need it. Just remove the mine. But we basically have all our research produced in one little area now, with some nice neat lines and some good supplies of materials. We should actually start researching again. Armor crafting 3. We'll get that. Right, we're going to have to consider some extra iron resources, I think. So we're going to have to import some resources from further out. Go. Which means we will need to do steel. Ah, that's what I forgot to do so far. We need steel production. Currently we're just producing a lot of iron, no steel. Furnaces. Make 2 of them. Why can I only make 2? Because I haven't got enough iron plates, right. Grab a load of iron plates here. 5. What we're going to do is we're going to produce some steel. Now we can't do it up there because that would be silly. What we can do is at the corner here, we're going to want to pull these materials round. We can produce steel here and put it in the top end. So I want these furnaces done. Getting too much stuff in my inventory, I'm thinking now, so make a small chest. Oh, I just realised I already have a small chest, so I'm going to use this small chest here, near the edge of the water where I can easily access it. Get rid of some of the stone, get rid of some of the wood.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.